தேவலட்சுமி.
Good evening, everyone. Just to let you know before we get started that we've got closed captionings tonight. So if you would like to read the transcript, please click the CC at the bottom of your screen. It's located next to the record button.
தேவலட்சுமி விளக்கமன்.
And then you can just click that for closed captioning, put your subtitle settings on. And if you'd like to change to make the words bigger, you'll be able to see font size at the top, and you can scroll to the right to make the font size bigger. So again, if you need closed captionings, please feel free to click that button and enable that for yourself. What I'd like to do now is the land acknowledgement before we get started on tonight's event. So let us take the time out just to first acknowledge the land of this province, as we are blessed to be able to host this event on Blackfoot ground. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territories of the people of Treaty 7 in the southern Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot Confederacy, Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, and the Stoney Nakoda First Nations, Chiniki, Bearspaw, Wesley, and the Tsuut'ina First Nation. The city of Calgary is also home to Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3, and we're very grateful for that. So I'd like to welcome everyone to this important evening where we're going to recognize International Migrants Day. It's in line with the United Nations recognition of the need for fair and equitable employment for all people around the world. My name is Shannon Edano, and I am the coordinator of the Civic Engagement Program at Calgary Immigrant Women's Association. And our program is very passionate for advocating for newcomers who are in Canada. I want to recognize tonight the effort that it takes for immigrants to come to this country and then set up in Calgary and finally fit in to be able to be active members of the community who are following their own passions and their goals and achieving them. This evening will be a delight for everyone. We aim to inspire all of you with stories of her journey and how immigrant women have come to Calgary while pursuing their dreams and having agencies like CIWA, the Calgary Immigrant Women's Association, facilitate their needs. We strive to help immigrant women have full and equal participation in Canada. So I would like to now turn things over to our Director of Programs, Eva Sass-Redmond, to provide us with some opening remarks. Eva.
Thank you, Shannon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this International Migrants Day celebration. Observed on December 18, this day recognizes the contribution of migrants in the global economy. This year's theme, Harnessing the Potential of Human Mobility, reminds us again that newcomers bring growth and vitality in both the countries where they come from and where they migrate to. And this, as we know it, is very important for nations like Canada, where decreasing birth rates and aging populations create an urgency to welcome persons from many corners of the world to help us create and fill jobs, grow roots and raise families with us, and contribute to our collective well-being and prosperity. CIWA, as an immigrant serving organization with a gender-specific mandate, has seen firsthand the value that migrants bring to their new country. Newcomers not only bring their skills, knowledge, and experience when they relocate to another country, but each one of them plays a role in building healthy communities and vibrant neighborhoods as well. The organizers of this event have planned a wonderful program for us all, and I can hardly wait to hear the beautiful stories of migrant journeys that the 4 keynote speakers will share. So on behalf of the Calgary Immigrant Women's Association, I would like to welcome you all to this night of inspiring stories as we take in her journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva. That's a lovely sentiment. We would first like to get a feeling for how everyone is doing with their knowledge of Canada, immigration, and how we're all part of this great province. Let us now have a citizenship moment with the Civic Engagement Program. We have a mini poll to put up on screen that is meant to be just a bit of fun. So please click your answers on this poll, and then we'll share them after as fun facts before we get started. So if we could have the poll come up, just take the time to click the answers that you think. So if you let me know when you're finished, I can relay the answers tonight. Okay, it seems as though everyone is finished. So the famous Canadian invention on the list is unfortunately not the donut hole, but it is insulin medication for diabetes, which was something that was fashioned in Canada. The money in Canada is also printed at the Royal Canadian Mint, which is a building located near Parliament. And Canada's national winter and summer sport are hockey and lacrosse. So those are the two national sports in our country. I'd like to hand it over at this time for Amira, because what we're going to do, first of all, to get everybody started, is raffle off a wonderful book. Amira, would you like to do that?
Thank you, Shannon. That was fun. Yes, I'd love to. So let's raffle the first prize we have tonight. And it's a copy of our book. It's a published book by SIWA. It's called Proud Women. And this book was an intergenerational project. These are the projects that pass the torch from our senior clients to our youth clients. So a group of women at SIWA, they sat down and they told their immigration stories to the youth who were inspired by them and inspired by the stories, and they wrote them down. And then the women, their portraits were sketched as well. So it's not just their stories, it's their sketches as well. And all this went into this beautiful book. So who's going to be the first winner tonight? And we've got a lucky winner, and it's Olufulakemi Arinozo. I hope you're here, and congratulations on your prize. And we'll get in touch with you on email so that you can claim your book. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. I would like to give a warm welcome at this time to our first story. I would like to welcome Isha Kataria, who would like to now retell her immigration story. Isha used services in the Employment Services Department at SIWA. Isha, would you like to begin, please?
Yeah, sure. I actually set up mixed emotions, just brave over as I share my journey. All right. So, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Isha Kataria. I'm a mother of a young, beautiful daughter and wife of a strong man, and now level 2 general insurance broker. I landed Canada in January 2020 with heaps of dreams and desires to settle well with my family. Little did I know about ahead was hard work and passion to change course of my life. But before I could begin, COVID-19 knocked at door. I come from country of India with diverse people, many celebrations and festivals, and a strong sense of togetherness. I feel the festivals are not only they strengthen our culture's cohesiveness, but they also drain out the stress and regenerate. Sharing joys and sorrows together with family, I miss the most. Being a newcomer in a country during COVID-19 lockdown was quite a nightmare for me. Fortunately, I visited SIVA and became part of Links to Young Adult Employment Program. This program made an immense difference in my life. I'm grateful to Poonam, Julia, and Cindy, who have given their best efforts to prepare me, along with my other fellow young members, to enter into the job market. The team's efforts were remarkable. Right from the beginning, from arranging a laptop when there was big demand for it around, and to ensure I'm landing a safe job, Poonam's concern just touched me. Julia also took initiative to personally deliver the device to me. Cindy's words of motivation and encouragement not to take anything personally helped me stay positive. Siva's childcare provision also helped immensely to ensure all children are well taken care of and we learn effectively. Life has changed for sure. With many changes and lessons, I also learned the importance of engaging in small talks, like talking to clients or other parents at my child's school. Small talk, to be honest, was not me, but thanks to Elena, my supervisor at University of Calgary, and Jayadharan, my mentor at Craig, I got few tips. I'm grateful for the efforts of the entire team of Links to Young Adult Employment Program for not letting shatter my hopes. That one program helped me secure my first job as office administrator in insurance brokerage, and today, and to lead my career now as a level 2 general insurance broker. I'm still learning and evolving, and while I do so, I try guiding my fellow immigrants to visit SIVA and other similar agencies at least once so that they can settle smoothly in new culture and receive sound guidance during their initial years. Thank you. That was brief expert for my journey all about in Canada.
Thank you very much, Isha. It's an amazing glimpse into your journey and experience coming to SIWA, and also the strengths that you gathered through using some of the employment resources at SIWA. Our next speaker is Anu Rajan, who would like to tell her immigration story as she used settlement services within SIWA's Settlement and Integration Department. Anu, would you like to begin, please?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Anu Rajan. I moved to Canada in 2018. I was a registered nurse back home, India. I graduated in 2010 and have 10 years of experience in nursing field. I used to live in Calgary alone without any family support. It was very challenging for me. During my pregnancy, I faced some serious medical issues. That time I was all alone in Calgary. I went through great stress because I didn't have any support here. My day-to-day life was very difficult and I was struggling financially and I was not able to deal with it. Then I called SIWA for help. SIWA helped and supported me a lot during my pregnancy. They provided various services like settlement services as well as home visitation services. They also helped me to find many resources that helped me to settle in Canada. I will forever be grateful to the Settlement Department and Family Services Department who helped and supported me in my difficult time and helped me all my needs. With their help, I also accessed agencies like Best Beginning, Salvation Army, and many more. Arriving in Canada in 2018, like many other immigrants, I started with many entry-level jobs, such as part-time in hotel, retail cashier, etc. Working as a nurse, however, is always my passion. It provides the opportunity to help others and serve the society. The tough times allow me to completely change my perspective and give me a clear vision about my life. I would love to bring my experience and skills I have had for 10 years in nursing to make a difference for the country which I call my second home. SIWA is one of the best organizations in Calgary, helping women in need. SIWA is my mentor, my friend, and my sister who show me the light at the end of tunnel. Meeting with Siva has changed the tragedy of my life, and in turn, I'm hoping to change the tragedy of my patient's life in the future, which I am able to work as a nurse again. Thank you.
Very nice, Anu. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable experience about coming to Calgary. It just goes to show that as individuals, we all have different stories, but we all have a story to tell. We would like to have another raffle at this time to give away another Proud Woman book. Amira, would you like to start?
I'd love to. Thank you so much, Shannon. Everybody, are you ready for our second raffle? Back to our book again. So a lot of the stories in our book speak of precious things left behind, and they speak of how we welcomed into a new country, and that there are no shortcuts to hard work and honesty. The women describe how they zigzagged between their different survival jobs and how they learned to wear different hats, so that while you're busy being a homemaker or a mom or a grandma, there's still a lot you can contribute to your community. In the book, I also read about new experiences like meeting a petite, small-built woman who was driving a huge truck, or amazing Canadian moments like the fascination with the first snow, or how lucky we are to be so close to the Rockies. And lots of the stories will show how, instead of whining about the challenges, you can emerge a winner. So yes, please, let's raffle our second copy of the book. And we have a winner. And the lucky winner is it's Shahitha. Shahitha is our lucky winner. Congratulations, Shahitha. So glad you won this book, and please connect. We'll connect with you on email. All right.
That's great, Amira. Thank you, Amira, and congratulations to our winner. At this time, we'd like to invite our third speaker. Her name is Denora Gonzalez Turan, who has come to tell us her immigration story and how she was able to connect to the Family Services Department at SIWA in support of her needs as she was able to establish her life in Canada. Denora, would you like to start?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. My name is Dinora. It's an Hebrew name that means advantage, and I love it. I'm a geologist, a professional in study and researching earth natural resources. I specialize in geothermal steam as a natural source to generate electricity. I'm also a writer. I write inspirational stories with the hope of motivating families and the world. Now, I host a Spanish radio show in Lethbridge. The show name is Essence of a Woman, which I host with my Nicaraguan friend. We share Latin music and we talk about diverse topics with the Latin community. Our discussion branch are from information about upcoming events at the Lethbridge Public Library in Spanish to current trends. I hope this can surprise others and bring them something new. I'm from Mexico City and my first language is Spanish. My home city is located in the center of Mexico. It has millions of people who go in many directions. It is a city with many enhanced places to go, such as museums, castles, bars, art places, parks, shopping centers, a lot of food, drinks, music, and fantastic weather. My home country is known by tequila, tacos, and traditional Mexican songs like Cielito Lindo and Guadalajara. What I love about my culture is the kindness of Mexican people and its music and food. When I moved from my country to USA and then to Canada, it was and still being a challenge. to adopt a new customs and new rules. It has been amazing. I have learned while settling to be open-minded and receptive to new things. Since I moved to Canada, I switched my professional goals. I have taken different training programs such as business management, office administration assistant training, and an accounting. I recently graduated from SIGWA labor market bridging for volunteers interpretation and translation program. It was tremendous opportunity to learn about professional interpretation and translation field. I learned about the code of ethics and standard of practice as an interpreter and translator. I'm a volunteer as a Spanish interpreter at SIGWA. It was a great chance to meet people from all over the world and learn about what SIGWA has offered for immigrant women. It helped me to understand more about the professional world of the interpretation and translation. I improved my English skills and I could better network with different organizations. The program also helping me to improve my service to Spanish speaker clients. I'm more capable of supporting their needs, helping make them feel care and being someone they can communicate in their language. Life is always remarkable. I hope always be able to give a hand and a smile to others and open a world of happiness and good things. Thank you so much for listening and for being in this great event. Thank you. Siwa.
That's excellent. Thank you, Denora, for that heartfelt story of perseverance and success, and to also remind us that there is unity in diversity in Canada, and multiculturalism is really what we stand for. I would like to now invite our next speaker. Her name is Haran Bernahi, and she's coming here to share her immigration story. Haran has an inspiring story to tell us as she used services in the language training and childcare department. Sarah today is supporting Haran with American Sign Language. Haran, would you like to start?
Have a good evening, everyone. My name is Haran. I am deaf. I became hard of hearing because I had a hearing loss. And I'm from Eritrea. I moved here in May 2019. When I moved here, I got a surgery here. Okay. And I transferred. Oh, yeah. Graduated from Queen Elizabeth High School. Once I graduated, then I transferred to SIVA. I also love watching lots of YouTube videos on different topics. I love learning. In my free time, I always watch different kinds of videos and then share it with my friends. My country is very beautiful and always have a very nice warm weather. I would go swimming there most of the time because the weather was always nice. I loved doing that. I really miss swimming here because it's not that easy. I also miss my grandparents because they were left behind. We moved here without them. It always makes me sad when I think about them. In my culture, we fast a lot. When we are finished Like when we break our fast, then we celebrate, we dress up, we have such good food. We have lots of fun. My first day at high school was not easy for me because it was very different and shocking for me. But then finally, I met people like me. And I realized that at any new place, it's important to make friends. When I found people like me, it was easier for me to make friends. After high school, my mom helped me to find Siva because I don't have any experience. I always need my mom's help, and she helps me a lot, always. Anytime I need help, she's there. I'm really thankful for my mom. I always want to live with my mom. Currently, I'm a link special needs student at Siva because I love Siva and I'm having lots of fun here. And I also have ASL interpreter who helps me a lot. I really like her because she helps me with the ASL to understand the class. Thank you so much for that. But my short-term memory isn't great. I'm practicing, I'm learning again and again, but I always feel I forget. But it's still, since I've been in Siva, I've been improving. My vocabulary and my grammar is getting better. Online class is not easy. I want to go back in person because I love meeting new people and making new friends. It's so nice to connect and socialize with teachers, interpreters, friends, everyone, you know. I would like to go back to Siva in class. I want to study to become a physiotherapist after Siva, maybe, if I can. Yeah. So I can help people be better and go back to work. I also want to help people to feel better as a physiotherapist. Yeah, I can help them and send them back to work. I also want to help deaf immigrants, hard of hearing immigrants who will come here and will need to learn ASL just like me, just like I had to learn, because they are coming from different countries who have different sign language. And I will share my story with them, that how I found Canada to be a very safe and friendly country. Thank you for listening to my story.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Haran, for sharing that story and just giving us a little bit of insight into your life and the things that you dream about and what you would like to do as a young woman in Canada. It's quite inspiring to hear this. At this time, we'd like to take a few questions and relay some comments from the audience. And then although we don't have time to answer everything, we'll do our best just to answer as much as possible. And we really do appreciate all of your inquiry and are grateful for your support in coming this evening. So if we have some questions, then I can take them at this time. So our first one is, your story is unique and inspirational. Happy that you got the right support and the right supportive people along your way. And I wish you the best. And I'm sure that you will make a difference. So that's a beautiful comment that's coming from the audience. We also have another comment that says, wonderful stories. Thank you to all the speakers. Wow, amazing. Congratulations, Haran. That was a beautiful story. We also have another comment that's a general one that says, your story is unique and inspirational. Happy that you got the right supportive people along the way, and I wish you the best, and I'm sure that you will make a difference. And I think that this is true for all of our speakers tonight. So thank you very much for all your encouragement in your comments, and a special thank you to all of our speakers, you know, just for coming forward and so bravely rehearsing with us, and then giving our audience a real holiday boost to hear such wonderful stories of perseverance and resiliency, and just, you know, marching through to rise up in life. So at this time, we're going to come to our last raffle. We have got 3 copies of the book, Proud Women, at the Calgary Public Library. And we do have some of the Proud Women books circulating through a lot of the CBE schools in Calgary. So Amir, would you like to come forward again, and we'll do our last raffle?
Thank you, Shannon. I'd love to. Yes, and this is the last raffle for the evening. So let's start. And we have a winner. That's beautiful. And the winner is Ayoji Edna Adetimian. Congratulations, Ayoji, and we're glad you won the book, and we'll be connecting with you on email. Congratulations. For everybody else, please make sure to check out the book from the library or find it in the schools for more inspiring stories.
Thank you very much, Mira. We actually do have 2 more quick questions before we close. Somebody is asking us how they can spread the word about CEWA services. Indeed, you can contact us at our CEWA website. Maybe one of us can put the website there in the chat for you, and connect with somebody on the website. You can also connect with us through social media. We are on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And we would also encourage you to connect with anybody that you know at CEWA, because what we can do is give you more of a description of some of the programs that we have there. Another question that we had in the crowd here is, how do I volunteer at CEWA? And so we do have volunteer opportunities in our organization with a variety of different jobs. CEWA relies heavily on volunteership. And I think the last time I checked, we had on record about 1,200 volunteers in total who pop in and out doing different things throughout the year. So anything from admin to mentorship, interpretation, support services, we've got lots of opportunity. So if you would like to volunteer at CEWA, again, you can connect with us on our social media platforms. Our volunteer coordinator's name is Deborah Colley. And you can connect with her at 403-263-4414. And just ask for Deborah Colley, who is volunteer coordinator. So at this time, I would like to thank everyone for attending this evening. And I just want to close our recognition of International Migrants Day this evening with a CEWA video that's been produced by the Calgary Immigrant Women's Association. The purpose of our video is to further communicate to the public the importance of each woman's experience and story upon arrival in Calgary and in Canada. We want to honor the clients that we serve in Calgary and the work that we do in the community as being essential. Could we please roll the final video? I just want to wish everyone a great evening and a happy holidays.
Calgary Immigrant Women's Association, also known as CEWA, was established in 1982 as a nonprofit organization to address the needs and concerns of immigrant and refugee women, youth, children, and families in Calgary. SIWA takes a customized, culturally sensitive, and holistic approach to serving immigrant women, mothers, seniors, children and youth and their families. Our clients have access to first language support and childcare. SIWA's programs and services are offered in 4 core areas: settlement and integration, language training, employment, and family services. Settlement and integration services provide immigrant women with access to information and connection to community resources, volunteer opportunities, legal and tax services, financial literacy training, and information and community engagement groups.
Hi, I am Gloria. When I first moved to Canada, my life changed. I was stuck in a part-time job on a minimum wage. I couldn't save anything, so I went to college right away. At the school, I participated in all classes and I had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this didn't last long. I found out that I was left with a big tax debt. My small income went to pay off this debt. I carried the weight of the world on my shoulder. I felt hopeless. My teacher suggested me to call someone at the school. I was referred to SIWA, where I met my counselor. She supported me, gave me resources, legal advice to help me pay the CRA. I also attend Women's March Saving Circle project that not only made me an income of almost $1,000 and also improved my confidence in managing my money. My counselor gave me hope to continue my journey. I learned that no matter how hopeless your situation seems, there is always help. SIWA was the key to solving my financial problems. Thanks to SIWA and my counselor, I am now a different person. I got through the tough times and I regained control of my finance. Now I can focus on my work and my studies. I am taking SIWA's career services for foreign trained professionals. I feel positive about getting a stable job in Canada to support my children and my mother in Colombia.
Language training and childcare services provide language and literacy classes to clients in order to help them achieve proficiency in English at any level. Childcare is provided for all our students' children.
Hi, my name is Melek. I came to Canada 2 years ago with my family. I used to speak very little English. I didn't know how to talk to my neighbors or to my family doctor. Not being able to express myself made my life hard. In Turkey, I was an accountant and a teacher. I had a good career. I am hoping for the same here, so I pushed myself to learn English. I chose SIWA because it is a good place for women to study. It has a good daycare. I can leave my children while I take my class. I really feel supported. I also get weekly one-on-one learnings at SIWA because I need help with speaking and listening. Thanks to my link classes at SIWA, I understand and speak more English. I feel happier because I can now talk to more people, like my neighbors and my children's teachers. There is a Turkish proverb that goes, one who speaks only one language is one person, but one who speaks 2 languages is worth 2 people. Learning has helped me so much in my daily life. I can now plan for my future.
Employment Services offers work programs serving newcomers with low skills, mid skills, as well as professionals. These programs prepare immigrant women to secure employment in childcare, retail, food service, security, customer service, administration, accounting, interpretation and translation, and much more.
Hi, my name is Bhuvi. I moved to Canada with my daughter 2 years ago. My husband was already in Canada at that time. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get a job. I applied online and in person, was not getting any responses. I didn't know why, but then I knew that as a newcomer, I needed to know about Canadian workplace culture, resume writing, and interview preparation. A friend of mine told me that there is an organization that helps immigrant women to gain employment skills and with finding a job. I searched and found Ziva. I called Ziva right away and got training for frontline customer service. The training boosted my confidence and self esteem. It also gave me knowledge about job search, resume writing, and how to answer job interview questions and get past the interview process to a job offer. I built a good network with my classmates, and now we are still in contact. As well as attending the training, I also received help applying for childcare benefits. There are many other services at Ziva that are needed by someone who is new to the country. During the program, I made a lot of connections, and after the program, I volunteered as a school lunch supervisor. I'm so grateful to Ziva for helping me when I needed help the most. Now I feel more confident to find employment. Thank you, Ziva.
Family Services provide supports for parents and families adjusting to a new culture and life in a new country. Immigrant parents, youth,
It looks like our video has come to an end. Luckily, you can find it on YouTube. And so we'd love to invite people to check out Siwa on YouTube services. We've got lots of different videos located there for different projects that we've done. Currently, we're working on something special for our youth collaborative at this time. And we just really encourage you to spread the word about Siwa and the great work that we do for immigrant people, newcomers coming in. The thing that is so unique about Siwa is that people can access resources for free, and they can get set up in Canada to have a peaceful and successful life. And when we're coming into Canada from different countries, a lot of times the first few years is a pretty rocky road. And so I know that many of us share a lot of the stories that are being told today. And some of us might be new to hear the kinds of experiences that people actually have. And so, you know, when we're in our cars and on the train and walking in the shopping malls, we can all feel a sense of belonging together, knowing that each of us has a good quality story. Each of us has a story of resiliency and perseverance. And I just hope that you walk away feeling a little bit lifted this evening and happy in your heart to get the December season started. I just want to give an additional thank you to all of our speakers, Isha and Haran, Anu and Dinora, for coming forward so bravely to invite 100 of our closest people in Calgary to come here and share in with all of your amazing stories. So thank you for joining us tonight, and I do hope you have a happy and safe evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon.